It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. And we are underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Mahomes starting off with a throw. That's brought in. It's his back. Rashard Smith. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing the loss. First play of the game.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They run. It's the rookie from SMU. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
1st down from the 42. One drawn up here for Lamar. And he's going to be tackled after a pickup of about 5 here. 2nd down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Henry running to the left. Finds space for a few yards that time. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Come
Running once more with Henry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Forced out to his right. Couldn't find a completion on first down. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
You know, as you can see here, things broke down a little bit. He tried to find a connection, but he just could not get on the same page. I'll tell you what I do like about that throw, though. He didn't risk an interception, and he put it out of bounds instead.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or out at the 31. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 31.
They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Jackson, quick pass wide. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate, and lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Pistol now for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. A lot of mass on the move here. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed. They can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Yellow.
Quick pass right side complete. Touchdown Kansas City. The Chiefs trim the lead to 1. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
A designed run. Jackson keeping it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Report! 13.
From the gun, Jackson taking a shot deep here. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that we said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Buck. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. Back to throw, Mahomes. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Third down, it's Mahomes. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Takes it in at the 26. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
180! 180! What is up?
Lamar off the play fake. Here's one, deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Zay Flowers. So it's second down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
180. Get hard. 180.
This one left for Lamar. Along the right sideline, there's space. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-point lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. To the air, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 29-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Christian Fulton, the one to bring him down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Third down. They need 7. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Long. They're going to throw. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Mitchell gets it from the gun. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Mitchell again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Forward, 3rd and goal now from the 6 after that last play.
He's
keeping it, gotta get it forward. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's gonna be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke. Gonna try this field goal for the Ravens. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Luke knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Hey, 43, 15. 15. Attack. 15.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
From the pistol, Smith. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Screen here for Smith. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they will take this down inside the 10. Got the recovery, and now they're going to start with 1st and goal.
How about the quick thinking and the reaction from everybody on that side of the ball? See an opportunity to rip the ball free, and then everybody switches to offensive mode, creating space on that return. Now they're handing the ball to their teammates on a silver platter for a score.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. On the move, headed right. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens piling it on, going into halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison's Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
All set to go now from the 35. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down, here's Lamar. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down. Mitchell up the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. With him three that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jackson now on 3rd. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They go play fake with Jackson. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
This is Henry on 2nd. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Easy, man. Hey! Ready! Sit up! Hey!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a deep shot here. And that is Koch. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead.
G7. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 4.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Yellow! Yellow!
Throwing is Mahomes. Jump off caught by his back. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time he was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. The throw left side, caught by Brown. Gets it to the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
It's a fake from deep on their own half. This is caught. And the fake works to perfection. He's got the first down.
I wonder how many times Kate, the kicker's gone to the coach and said, Coach, I could pull this off. They finally gave him a shot, and turns out he was right. What a great play.
First and 10 from the 43. Lamar throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he has this down to the 34. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for the Ravens, first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up.
He's brought down at the 31. That's a gain of 7. Makes it third and 7.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Ravens with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I'm not sure how this defense lets that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. He's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens keep running away with this. Here's Luke for the point after. down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
Ravens 45, Chiefs 14. Tyler Luke.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Smith on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey, 15. 57. Attack.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's worthy running slant. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 32-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
17 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st down throw, Mahomes. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
15.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing again, Mahomes. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, in that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley. Let's go, Lou, Eddie.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down.
I hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead, and he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
He'll work against the blitz. He'll put everything he's got behind it. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. Getting out to his left. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And this gets all the way down inside the 5. The officials blow it dead at the 4-yard line. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Yellow. Color.
From his end zone, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Yellow. 15. 180.
Third down, it's Mahomes. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Offense in the hurry up here.
14 yards. And Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 14. And a first down, Chiefs.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Rolling left, buying some time. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Attack!
Again, Mahomes to throw. Into traffic, complete. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Another throw for Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. Will take over inside the red zone. He goes out on the return.
This is such the back and forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
He rolls to his right. He can run it. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Ravens continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Hey, 3 touchdown games aren't unusual for a quarterback, but we normally see him through the air. This QB's legs have been a problem for this defense today.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tack on 7 more to their lead.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Pistol now for Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first down, they'll run. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up second and 5. Offense in a hurry up here.
Second down at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
From the gun, run for Henry. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
On second down, here's Henry again. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Ravens throwing 6 more on the blowout. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Has it near the 5. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Yellow.
On second and 10 now, Mahomes. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, third down.
57, yellow, 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 yellow.
Here he goes, third and long. That's caught in stride by Rice. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Desperation time here on fourth. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. Well, safe to say, Brock, the nerves are out of the way. Their playoff run officially off and